Before time, there was only the ether. Arcain always was, and Eula was always with him. Arcain created darkness, and he called it oblivion. So there was the ether, and there was oblivion. Ether is infinite being, and oblivion is infinite darkness. Where Arcain is, there also is being. Arcain created two great masses, one on top, and one below. The one above was a cluster of white light, and the one below was a cluster of red light. Arcain spun them together, and he created a great divide between them, separating the white cluster from the red cluster. Thus, a great expanse was made between the two masses. Arcain fashioned the two masses into worlds, one of light above, and one of fire below. Arcain called the world of light Amnia, and the world of fire he called Hyalvan. Thus, Amnia and Hyalvan were finished. Arcain created the Empyrean seat, which sits in the heights of Amnia. There he created the 6 espers and the 4 precursors. Arcain made Toniel from a speck of his light. At the same time, he made Kyphon from nothing. After that, he also made Argasax, Rikias, and the 6 espers. These are the espers which Arcain created: Angelus, Virga, Maya, Tenebris, Caos, and Ravenera. Angelus, Virga, and Maya are espers of light. Tenebris, Caos, and Ravenera are espers of darkness. Arcain set the espers of darkness in the abyss, which is also called Nihilia, and he set the espers of light on the Empyrean seat, which is above Toniel's palace. Toniel was given authority over Amnia and the espers of light. Kyphon was given authority over the abyss and over the espers of darkness. Rikias was given authority over the soul world, which is also called Animorba, and Argasax was given authority over Hyalvan. After these things, Arcain created the great deep, and he set it in the center of the great expanse. The spirit of Arcain hovered over the waters, and there was light. Then Arcain said, "Let there be an expanse in the midst of the waters, to separate the waters below the expanse from the waters above the expanse." So there was an expanse in the midst of the waters, and Arcain called the expanse heaven. Then Arcain said, "Let the waters below the heaven come together, and let dry land emerge from their depths." So the land came out from the waters, and Arcain called the land and the seas earth. Then Arcain said, "Let there be lights in the expanse of the heaven, to give light upon the earth." And Arcain made the sun and the sun to rule the day, and the moon to rule the night. And he created the stars, and he ordained them in their places. Then the spirit of Arcain hovered over the earth and caused every kind of plant to grow out of the ground. And Arcain made every beast of the field, everything that crawls, every creature of the sea, and every creature of the air. Now Arcain's spirit was over a large basin, which is the land of Emek. His spirit descended into the land, and the tall trees blew in the wind. Then Arcain said, "Here shall I make man. He shall fill the earth and subdue it, and he shall have dominion over all the beasts of the earth, and of the sea, and of the air." So Arcain formed man out of the dust of the ground and forged him a soul. Then Arcain breathed into the man, and the man became alive. Arcain named the man Auden. Behind Arcain came his servant, Eula. She said unto him, "Behold, you have created man in your image. Now I shall make woman in my image, to be the man's helper and companion." So Eula formed a woman from the dust of the ground beside the man. And Arcain forged the woman a soul also. Eula named the woman Audia, after the man Arcain had made. Then Arcain said, "They shall be for each other, and they shall produce offspring and fill the earth." And Arcain said unto Auden, "Subdue the earth and rule it. Here stands the woman who was made for you, she will be called your wife, for you and her will be as one, and she will bear children. Do this, and fill the earth." So Auden and Audia were together, and they lived peacefully with each other in the land of Emek. Arcain called the heavens and the earth Ovisa. After these things, the spirit of Eula was hovering over Ovisa. And Eula created a ring of golden light, which ran around Ovisa. Eula called this space Oresta. Eula created many worlds within the currents of the space of Oresta, and she called them Remarbes. Those worlds are now called rift plains. Then Eula created 4 beings in her image through the Esper Maya, to have dominion over the 4 elements. These are the 4 elementals which Eula formed from her image: Ahira, Eva, Iris, and Vera. Ahira was given dominion over water. Eva was given authority over earth. Iris was given authority over fire, and Vera was given authority over wind. When Eula had finished making the worlds within Aresta, as well as the 4 elementals, she returned to Arcain. Now Arcain's creation was finished, and he called his creation Imperia. After Imperia was finished, Arcain and Eula left the creation, and gave the precursors authority over Imperia.